I am so not prepared for this baby. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is my 26-week bump date. I'm 26 weeks pregnant this week. Not a whole lot to talk about in this bump date, so it may be a bit of a shorter one, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you my symptoms. This week, I have noticed that I'm starting to get a little bit of, I think it's reflux. I'm not actually 100% sure. It's like where you feel like you're kind of gonna throw up in your mouth, but you don't feel sick. I don't remember experiencing that with Talia. I'm sure I did and I just don't remember, but I threw up in my mouth. It's so gross. I threw up in my mouth a little bit last night and then almost again. I just think she's pushing up a little bit more and getting bigger, and my stomach doesn't have a whole lot of space. So I've noticed that that is a new symptom that has started this week. I'm still getting plenty of Braxton Hicks contractions. Some of them are super uncomfortable and sometimes they seem consistent, or that like they're happening pretty frequently, but they don't hurt and I don't think they're actually doing anything. They're just Braxton Hicks contractions. I got them with Talia as well pretty early on. I've also noticed that my gums are still bleeding at this point in pregnancy. I don't remember whether it stopped with Talia, but whenever I floss, my gums bleed. And I know that that's a really common pregnancy symptom, and I just think it's a really odd one. This week, my tummy has started to get really itchy, so it would not surprise me if I end up with stretch marks in this pregnancy because my stomach is so itchy, and I think the skin is struggling a little bit to keep up with the size of baby. I'm still using my stretch mark lotion to try and prevent stretch marks, or at the very least to keep my belly moisturized, but I can't help but scratch my belly. And I know you're not supposed to, but it's itchy. This week I've started to get a little bit uncomfortable with my size, which is pretty scary because I still have a whole trimester to go. But just especially when I'm sitting down, everything just feels so uncomfortable. I can feel her on my bladder, I can feel her in my ribs, and already it's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. And like I said, I still have a whole trimester to go, so I know it only gets worse because I've been through it before. I just have a feeling this baby's gonna be bigger than Talia because she looks bigger from the outside and I'm getting uncomfortable earlier. Baby girl has started reacting to Luke's voice, so whenever she hears him talking, she just kicks like crazy. She recognizes his voice and she loves it when he talks, and she loves it when he's like close by. I don't know, it's really sweet how she already reacts to him and she's not even born. This week it kind of hit me how soon she's going to be here. Luke mentioned that it's just over 12 weeks and she'll basically be here. So that's getting the kids back 6 times because we have Luke's kids 50% of the time, and it goes so fast, like having them and then they go again. It just goes so fast, and it freaked me out when he said that. We have nothing prepared for this baby. She obviously doesn't have a nursery. We don't have enough rooms in the house for everyone to have their own room, and Talia is still using the nursery. So baby girl will be sleeping with us for the first probably like 6 months or so of her life, but we don't even have a bassinet for her. Like, we haven't bought a bassinet yet for her. We don't have anywhere to put her clothes. We haven't sorted anything out like that. The clothes she has are just all of Talia's hand-me-downs and maybe like 3 or 4 new pieces of clothing for her. That is it. We have not prepared at all. I haven't washed those clothes either, so we have nowhere to put them. I haven't washed them. We haven't got a bassinet. I am so not prepared for this baby. I feel like with Talia, I had the nursery set up by the time I was like 18 weeks pregnant or something ridiculous like that. But I'm just not prepared this time. It's gone so quickly. I just feel like she's gonna be here and I'm not gonna be prepared. I had my hospital bag packed really early with Talia as well, and I haven't even really thought about that with this pregnancy. It's really scary how fast it's coming around and how little I have prepared for it. I really hope she doesn't end up coming super early and we just like don't have a bassinet or any clothes or anything for her. I need to start getting my butt into gear. At the very least, I want to have the bassinet like bought by the time she's born. I'm thinking these drawers back here, we don't really use them. I have clothes in there that I can move elsewhere, and we've got like cookbooks in one of the drawers and just like random stuff that I don't know where else to put in these drawers. So I think I'm just gonna clear these drawers out in our bedroom and put baby girl's clothes in there, but obviously she's gonna need somewhere to hang her clothes too, so I don't know. So that is basically the plan for what's gonna go on with preparing for her. Luke also bought the owlet sock for baby girl. I had this sock with Talia as well, but it stopped charging and it broke and it went out of warranty, and I contacted them multiple times after it broke trying to get them to send replacement parts out, and they said they would send it and then they just never did. And that happened like 2 or 3 times. I tried to contact them and get them to send the pieces out while it was in warranty, but then I gave up. I stopped using it and it went out of warranty and we had to buy a whole new one, so that's fun. But either way, we have another one. Hopefully this one doesn't break, but basically what this sock does is monitors baby's heart rate and oxygen levels. And so I just said to Luke, I'm not gonna be able to sleep unless I know that she's being monitored all night long and she's breathing, because Sid scares me. These are really, really expensive. Not gonna lie, they're not cheap. But honestly, for how much peace of mind and extra sleep I get because of it, it's nothing. Like, I would pay more for it, if that makes sense. There's no price on peace of mind when it comes to your baby's safety. So Luke bought me one of these. I'm so incredibly thankful. Now I might actually get some sleep instead of being up every half an hour checking to see if she's breathing. So we have a sock to monitor her breathing, but nowhere for her to sleep. Parenting win. Also, something I bought this week was a pregnancy pillow. This is the exact same pregnancy pillow that I had with Talia. I don't have that pillow anymore, so we had to buy a new one. Sorry, the light's changing. I'm up against a window, but yeah, I had to buy this because my back was getting sore when I sleep and my belly's getting so big and it needs to rest on something. And I was putting just a normal pillow under my bump, but it just wasn't cutting it. So we got this bad boy, and so far it's been amazing. I love it. I think that's pretty much all I had to mention this week. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my 26-week bump while I'm in my PJs. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe below if you want to follow our journey, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!